What is representation and why is it such an important concept in media studies?
Representation is how people view certain groups of people or a place in society. This is a key concept in media studies as it impacts people's views and opinions, and one person or place can represent a whole group of people. In society, the media can sometimes be blamed for the way certain people, events, or places are conveyed.
What is gender and what are some of the stereotypes associated with gender?
Gender is a social construction. Gender is how the two different sexes are expected to behave within society. Masculinity is the public sphere, and is seen as being strong, protective, and hardworking. Femininity is the private sphere, and is seen as being weak, sensitive, and graceful.
What magazine have you looked at in your investigation? Who owns it and what does it claim to offer an audience?
We have looked at Sugar magazine. Sugar is owned by Hachette Philippa Key UK Limited and claims to offer its audience a strong combination of authenticity and aspiration in every issue. Sugar also offers to allow the reader to be who they want to be, and can guarantee to make the reader feel good about themselves, being the very best person they can be with their aspirational content covering hair and beauty, fashion, relationships with both family members, friends, and partners, and school life.
Who is the audience for Sugar magazine and what is their relationship with it?
The audience for Sugar magazine is teenage girls aged 11 to 19 years. They view the magazine as being their friend, to help guide them through their journey through their teen years, rather than just something to read.
What identity about gender does the magazine create for young women and how does it achieve it?
Sugar creates the idea that all young women should be seen as beauty objects. They should have perfect skin, hair and a body figure. It also creates the idea that young girls should be seen as submissive, emotional, dependent, and that they need protection.
Do your findings suggest that Sugar as a magazine for young women simply reinforces gender stereotypes? What evidence from your content analysis supports this?
My findings suggest that Sugar magazine does reinforce gender stereotypes. The content analysis I undertook supports this as my results show that out of the 36 articles in May 2010 issue of Sugar, just under half of them were on beauty and physical image. This evidence supports the stereotype of women being an object, something to admire, protect, and adorn, rather than as a human being.
What other media does Sugar uses to engage with its audience?
Sugar has a website called www.sugarscape.com, as well as the published magazine. The website contains elements of the magazines and other interactive elements such as games. The main topics included on the website are similar to those in the magazine: beauty, fashion, music, celebrities, lads, astrology and competitions.
How is this an example of the way in which media is becoming more convergent?
This is an example of the way in which media is becoming more convergent as it offers more variety than the hard paper copy, as it includes clips of the latest film releases as well as clips from new song or band releases on one form media, the website. This makes the whole magazine experience more exciting and interactive as it attracts people's attention and holds it. It isn't just reading information, you can interact with it, and therefore the whole experience becomes more enjoyable.
Does the website simply reinforce or challenge gender stereotypes?
I think the Sugar website reinforces gender stereotypes, although there are some elements which challenge gender. The element which reinforce are the ones which are related to beauty and fashion. It sees women being an object, but the element that challenge gender stereotypes are that the website is aimed at a wider range of females such as homosexuals, goths and emos instead of just the girly girl which the magazine is mainly aimed at.
In your opinion, what impact might the gender identity created through the Sugar magazine and through the Sugarscape website have on audiences?
In my opinion, I think that the impact that the gender identity creates through the Sugar magazine and the Sugarscape website have on audiences is a strong impact. I think this because society see femininity as being weak, submissive and emotional, and that they need protection, when in actual life femininity can be quite strong and successful, although femininity is often focused around beauty and fashion, and as something that needs to be adorned. The magazine and website also have the effect on the audience of making them feel more positive about themselves as a person. Especially the website, as it isn't just aimed at girly girls, it's aimed at most stereotypes which teenagers fall into.